Keith Gold, and I am the junior boys coach for the Temple Christian basketball. Well, you know, we don't want to let them, we don't know the plan, but definitely we express to them we want to come in energy. So from the start of the game, we're going to see energy, movement, energy, and we expect to come out with a victory.
In this championship, and people look down at us. They said the fact that a few of our players graduated, you know, it will be very, very, very important to us to win the championship. Ernest Sanders, our head coach of Falcon basketball, senior and junior basketball team. Well, I can tell you what we need to do. We need to go there and execute as we practice, and hope so the guys have a stern head, stay focused, and follow details to the T. I can say we do a lot of planning. We plan like about, say, from the summer up to basketball time until November. So we do a lot of preparation. My name is Ernest Sanders, and you're watching the BAISS Championships.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the BAISS Championship Series. We've already crowned 2 champions so far. The St. Augustine's College junior girls were able to win the championship in a 2-game sweep. The Prince William Falcons came back with their senior girls, and they did the same thing. Now we switch to the boys, and the defending champions, they're down 1 game in the series. What do the Temple Christian Sons have to do to get back in this one, Randy?
They just have to rely on Nicholas Jones, trusting him to make plays on offense. He's playing great defensively, but he has to be the leader on offense.
Nicholas Jones, one of our Bahama Islands Realty keys to the game. His defense on the Prince William Falcons, Devontae Dean, will be huge in this game. And also, what the Temple Christian Sons need to do is limit their turnovers. They're a team that plays at a fast pace, but that also has worked to a disadvantage with them causing a lot of turnovers and unforced errors.
Especially when you got guys like Darius Brown. I look forward to seeing what he's doing tonight as well.
And for the Prince William Falcons, of course, we mentioned Dean and we mentioned Darius Brown. They are the keys to the game for the Falcons in clinching this championship in a 2-game series. So we're about to head to the action on the court right now. Prince William Falcons up 1-0 in the series, looking to close it out here in Game 2. And this is what we talked about. The Suns will have to limit the foul trouble that they get into. Brown is somebody that's going to attack nearly every time he touches the ball. You know you have to contend with Dean on the inside. So they're going to have to be smart with the way they play defense. They'll have to be disciplined, or you'll find head coach Keith Roll will have to go deep into his bench very early in this game. So 1 of 2 at the line for Brown.
That's communication again.
Another turnover.
He would have had a good look too. It was just couldn't control the pass.
Well, the Falcons are extending that defense, and they turn it over as well. But the Falcons are extending that defense to half court, forcing the Suns to get into their offense perhaps a bit earlier than they want to. So you see Bethel trying to make the entry pass from much further out than he would like to, much further out than he's comfortable doing. Oscar gets a clean drive to the basket, but he comes up short.
Darius Brown is going to the rim one way or another.
He was trying to get to the basket from half court just now. He got the ball at half court and he was already thinking drive to the hoop.
Wallace, favorite
Wallace
place.
in the corner.
There you go.
And the one time the bench didn't get up to celebrate before he shot it is when he made it from the corner. So just as he started game 1, Tayshawn Wallace makes the 3 on his first attempt.
Let's see if he could keep the rhythm going. The last time after the first make, he was quiet for the rest of the game.
That was about it.
There he goes.
Allen with the drive. And Fines tries to take a charge, but he flops.
Apparently traveled before he put it down.
Okay, so Allen called with the travel. I thought Fines was going to get called for a technical like they do in the NBA now for the flop, because he was on the ground before Allen even stepped to him.
It takes a lot to put your body on the line.
Kirkwood Smith with the jumper, and that's long.
Wild pass by Wallace.
Brown is able to corral it though. And again, he'll go to the line.
Something we will be saying a lot tonight.
Already the 5th and 6th free throw attempts for Darius Brown, and he seems to show no ill effects of the leg injury that he suffered in the semifinal.
After the last game.
So I noticed. So I was really trying to figure out what happened to this dude, because at first we were saying it's a cramp.
Right.
So he was stumbling around like it's a cramp. Then the next thing, he was in crutches. At one point I think I saw an air cast. I don't know if it was a fashion thing or what was going on, or trying to play mind games.
I was just gonna say I think it's the mind game. Dean strong on the boards once again.
He's a bully.
Yeah. You just can't defend it. You can't defend it.
At what point do we question whether LeBron James is sponsoring the Prince William Falcons program? Both teams.
No, I see a little bit too much Under Armour for that.
Both teams completely outfitted in soldiers. The junior and senior boys. They all have yellow soldiers.
I don't know. That's a wild decision to go with soldiers for the entire year.
Kudos to LeBron. So Fines will check out. In checks Duran Roll. Suns trying to maintain size on the front line, and also Brady Clare comes in for Terrell Bethel.
How long do you think Prince Willis is going to keep the F5 then?
Well, we're about to
go the whole quarter with the same 5. They want to build a lead, I think.
I don't think anyone's picked up a foul yet. They seem to be playing relatively well out to this early lead, so Ernest Saunders is content to run with this 5.
It's definitely worth it.
Sands nearly completes the 3-point play. Leaves it just a little short, but he'll get to go to the line again. Already, this will make the 9th and 10th free throw attempts for the Falcons, and we still have 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to play in the first.
Have all their starters been to the line?
I haven't seen Dean shoot him yet. I don't think Dean
He'd be
is
the
going to.
only one.
And Wallace is not going to go to the line because he's just shooting threes. He's camped out beyond the arc, so that's not his job. Unless it's a technical foul.
Over the back on that one.
Now that's a call I don't get because he was able to get the rebound over someone's back because he's taller than them. His reach is longer. He didn't go over his back. He jumped higher.
You got to keep the confidence going for the other team too.
No, you don't.
Can't just let him get trampled.
No, you don't. You call the game down the middle.
At the junior boy level.
You don't even believe that. You know what? That's your TC bias coming into play right there. You don't believe that.
You want to let him get mugged under the rim on every play?
Nobody got mugged. Dude, 6'5".
A real 6'5". I used to like, sitting down, they look one way, but when you walk up to him and you really see how tall he is.
No, he's legit.
He probably could post me out.
Absolutely.
That's why I feel bad for some of them now.
Roll and Sands get tied up. Possession arrow will go to the Falcons. So the Suns scored off the opening tip, scored on their next possession, and ever since I've gone on a drought for about 4 minutes now, Allen again with another drive to the basket. He puts it in. When he gets on that left wing and a full head of steam, we've seen it time and time again.
It's safe to say all their starters have scored now.
He's going to the cup. Yeah, I think everybody. Well, Sands missed his 2 from the line, so I think he's the only one that hasn't scored.
Yeah, they're playing good together. Right
Definitely, all of the starters have had a shot attempt though.
Yeah.
So finds a check back in for Roll. Like you mentioned, Saunders is sticking with this 5 until something goes wrong with it.
Name broke. I'll fix it. Good steal. Darius Brown on the break. Once again. There he goes.
Surprised he didn't go back to the line. He tried to dribble around 3 defenders trapped underneath the basket. He's lucky that the ball stays with the Falcons. Brown top of the key. He'll drive, try a reverse. That's no good. Smith comes up with it. His lead pass a bit too strong for Claire.
Wallace with the steal. Gives it right back. Prince Will comes out with it.
Allen, his pass
turns it back over. Wow.
And finally, the Sun get their first basket since about the 5-minute mark in the quarter.
Wallace with the behind the back move. He wanted to pull that. He wanted to pull that.
I like this kid. He's going to be a player.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Probably going to be tall one day too. You could tell. As for right now, though,
catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. So Oscar has scored 4 of the 6 points for the Suns. Claire has his 3 blocked. That's Deontay Dean with his first block shot of the game.
No fines injured. Unfortunately, someone took
I think he blocked it into junior and senior girls coach Hattie Moxie. Wow. That's why he had to go over and apologize. Because he knows in school on Monday.
Definitely.
You probably hear about that. You could block the ball into anyone else's face but a teacher at your school. Sands called for the foul on Jones. And the first sub for the Falcons, Nathan Pratt, is going to check into the ball game. Out comes Veron Sands. So if Jones is able to convert here at the line, despite the Suns and their turnover troubles and their struggles on offense, they could be down just 2 points headed into the second quarter.
Yeah, Suns scoring sneaky baskets right now.
If you're their coaching staff, you got to feel happy about that.
Well,
I mean, I feel okay with it. That's something we say, but I mean, obviously, you'd be happier if you were up.
I'm okay with it.
That's something we say. Okay, yeah, that's a better statement. he'd be okay with it. Down just 3 after a quarter like that. Because you expect for them to play better. You don't think they're going to stay at this level for the entire game. Remember in game 1, it was the 3rd quarter that got away from them.
Yep.
Allen with a bad pass. Smith with the steal. Oscar unable to finish.
Lost it on the sideline. Darius Brown loses it.
Ball goes back to the Suns.
What a pace.
So Temple Christian with a chance to tie or come within 1. There's Oscar again. He's been the go-to man for them in the first quarter. 6 points. Allen tries to get it ahead to Wallace.
That's for good measure. That's for good measure. Just shoot it. Make sure the gun stay loaded.
It's still loaded. I think he got something left in the clip.
Yeah.
So 10-9. Temple Christian trailing by just 1 after a litany of turnovers.
If I was them, I wouldn't even want him to play defense. I'd just tell him stand right there. Like, don't move. On every position, just stand right there.
And surprisingly, the Falcons have had a lot of trouble dealing with the press, something that they were very efficient in dealing with in game 1, but in game 2 you see Allen try to dribble it up the left side of the floor, and both times the ball was either deflected or just went out of bounds. They went away from Brown bringing it, and of course to beat the trap you want to come to the center of the court, but they went away from that. And we haven't seen Deontay Dean get enough touches as yet.
Well, I saw him get a few rebounds in the layup. I thought he was going to get himself going like he did last game, but the Suns did a good job of keeping him out the paint pretty much after that early little run.
Yeah, it was just 1 offensive rebound for him.
Well, you could tell they're concentrated now on keeping him off offensive balls. They're keeping some size on him. Every time with the substitutions, it's either Jones or this Duran Roll. They're keeping a lot of size on him.
So let's see if the Falcons' perimeter game steps up. Of course, you know they'll call on Tayshawn Wallace. And Antoine Cummings, when he checks into the game, their other big-time three-point shooter. So Nicholas Jones controls for the Suns now. Wallace nearly steals it. Oscar is able to pull it away. His drive to the basket is good. Michael Oscar is feeling it. 8 points gives the Suns their first lead of the game and also has a chance for a 3-point play.
Suns looking good.
You should feel happy about that.
I do. Yeah.
Doesn't convert. Lane violation anyway. Ball will go over to the Falcons. Allen will inbound, and now they finally get it to Brown. He struggles to get around the defensive trap. Wallace for 3, and that's good. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc so far, and he hit the one where he was breezing at the end of the quarter. Listen, we in for a big game from him.
That's why that was so important. He had
Brown,
to shooting them.
cookies at half court.
Good side stuff.
Misses, but Allen's there with the follow.
Just like that.
Just like that, 5 points for the Falcons, and they regain the lead and add some. Finds in the post, and he scores.
Travel. Yeah.
It's going to be called for a travel. So just when you're about to say the Suns are showing Deontay Dean, look, we have somebody that can score in the post too, because Fines has some size.
Oh, yeah. Pause, but he does.
Loose ball. Let's see what the call is. Waiting on words from the ref. The ball will go to the Falcons. So timeout here. Falcons will talk it over.
Music choice, go.
Music choice. Okay, so we're going obviously with the Fresh Prince theme. looking around the crowd, very interested to see how they would react to this. Syndication is a powerful thing because this show was canceled before any of these people were born. But they are enjoying it. They seem to know the words.
I still watch it every night, honestly.
Do you really?
Almost
it's very rewatchable.
Almost every night. Not as rewatchable as Seinfeld, but rewatchable.
Listen, nothing's as rewatchable as Seinfeld. Probably Game of Thrones, but that's it.
No.
I don't think there's a sitcom as watchable as Seinfeld. Now, I don't know what that does for motivation. I feel like they've all kind of toned that out. Everyone's still singing along with the song.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. And we here.
And we here. Friday.
15-11.
That's how you know we care about the culture, because it's Friday.
For the culture. Brown gets ahead. The Wallace stops, pops.
Oh, man.
Short.
The bench was almost on the court.
I like his mentality headed into this game. This is how you know he's a shooter, because last game he was about 1 for 7, but he never stopped shooting. Yep. This game, 2 for 3, same thing. No matter if the shots are going in or not, shooters got to shoot.
If he's missing, that means you just overdue for one.
That's all. Shoot at me, I'm shooting back, I'm getting buckets.
He never had that ball anytime during that drive just now.
So the Suns will have to respond now after that brief flurry from the Falcons, where they put up 5 quick ones. With Oscar on the bench, who's going to be the person to score? Claire turns it over.
Try the self-pass on that one. And one. Now I know our audience is too young for that. They don't know hot sauce or AO.
They really don't.
They don't. Google them though.
So Devontae Dean gets away with the ball, gets away from him.
They don't know what it is buying An1's shoes for like $45.
Oh, watching the entire An1 tour. Remember the ones that Vince Carter wore in the dunk contest that he won? No, he had the An1s.
Okay, yes,
they were the ones
half
that
and half.
Yeah.
Because he was half man, half. Yeah.
Half man, half amazing. Fines with the score.
Wallace. Oh, he was thinking 3 from three-quarter court, yeah.
So the Suns trail by just 2, looking to even this series and force a third and deciding game on Monday. Brown will head back to the line.
We told you that's something we'll say a lot. Brown going to the...
And I think the Suns coaching staff has to talk about a different way to approach defending him, because that may be what Keith Roll is saying right now, because at a certain point he's being bailed out because he's driving the lane, he's looking for contact, and sometimes throwing up an ill-advised shot. Don't bail him out by sending him to the line. Make him make a difficult layup. Make a contested shot.
Or you could send him to the line.
Right now, his free throw stroke looks out of sync. I think he's made just 1 so far. And this is going to be his 8th free throw. Makes that one. Well, Jones gets it to Claire. Bethel nearly has it taken away, and nope, Jones will maintain possession for the Suns. Smith loses it, back to Brown. Looks for the contact, doesn't get it. Here comes Smith the opposite way.
Steal.
Devontae Allen with the steal.
Darius Brown, relentless.
And Jones will force the tie-up.
Relentless to the rim.
Possession stays with the Falcons. So Oscar, who had the hot hand early with 8 points, checks back into the game. He comes in for Bethel.
Bad foul. He came way across the body fouling. That's an awful foul.
So it's a foul by Claire.
Especially when you're one of the primary defenders. Why would you even bother to foul?
Yeah, he fouled him about 30 feet from the basket there on an entry pass.
Midway through the second quarter.
Allen gets a step. His runner is long, but he'll go to the line again. They have to be near the bonus.
Have to be.
I feel like the Falcons have lived at the line this entire game.
I thought they was at the bonus and these 2 fouls were.
Devontae Allen shooting 2. First one rims out. The second is good, and we have a 4-point game. Jones now controls top of the key. And I think, Claire stepped out of bounds.
And if you notice, Ernest Sanders hasn't gone to the bench at all, just for one sub.
Yeah, he's subbing in maybe, he's gone about 7 players into his rotation so far. And I think that's probably where it'll stay for the bulk of this game unless something drastic happens. Wallace can't handle the pass. But they're going to say it's knocked out of bounds by Oscar. Falcons maintain possession.
Easy steal.
You saw Jones reading that steal from a mile away.
And he made the nice lead pass.
Claire converts the fast break.
That's the only way the Suns have a chance. Jones has to lead them. Darius Brown. Wild shot.
Make him make those layups. Yeah. Don't send him to the free throw line. So the Suns trail by just 2 here. Jones mishandles, picks it up. His jump hook is no good. Bad foul. It's not the fact that they're fouling, it's that they're committing such poor choices on these fouls.
Still the second quarter. 2 minutes to go.
You can't have a key player, especially a key defender like Jones, picking up a bad foul there, reacting to his jump hook. So 3 for him, and he'll have to sit. Okay, let's go music choice here. Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. Now, if I question whether they knew Fresh Prince, I am not questioning this. They got no idea what Montel Jordan is.
But it's Friday. So it gets a pass.
He's going to say that.
Yeah. This ain't how I do it on Friday night, but sacrifices for the culture.
Sacrifices for the culture. Sacrifices for the kids.
Yeah. You know what would make my Friday night better? A case of Vitamin.
I feel like that's not a tough ask. There's a tent set up in the foyer. I assume there's loads of Vitamin there. Maybe somebody should check on that at the half.
Just saying. Cup of ice too.
Preferably. So the Suns applying full court pressure. Allen gets it ahead to Wallace and he pulls up. three rims out, and they get Deontay Dean with another over-the-back foul.
Well, this is my kind of play, man. I'm on the court to shoot. So when I shoot, don't get upset.
That'll be his second foul. Something else we'll have to watch. Suns with several opportunities to tie. Another possession where they trail just 2. Claire passes up on a 3, steps inside. His jumper's no good, but Fines with the rebound.
Oscar.
Fines has provided some really, really quality minutes for Keith Roll and the Suns here. He's matched up pretty well with Deontay Dean so far in this game.
Kept him quiet all game so far.
We mentioned in game 1, Dean was just an absolute beast on both ends of the floor. Much more subdued tonight. He has just 2 points. Again, another opportunity to tie, and the Suns blow it. Oscar misses the first.
This is the second.
Dean comes away with it, and he'll just take it himself. Smith is going to be called for the foul.
Bonus. No, not yet. What's the limit? 10 fouls?
Has to be like 24. Okay, yeah.
Come on, ref.
They are in the bonus.
Get it together.
I mean, they had to be. I felt like they were fouling the entire quarter. So Dean will go to the line for the first time tonight. Makes the first. Splits it.
Step back 3. Another foul on Dean. Over the back once again. Cheap way to pick up your 3rd foul.
His 3rd over the back call, and you see the Suns bench celebrating because they know if we get him out of the game, that's a huge equalizer. So all 3 fouls called on Deontay Dean in this half have been over the back penalties.
That's like a minute and a half worth of elbows and shoulder you don't have to take.
Just 3 points for him. But the Falcons still lead by 3. Smith pulls up. That's no good. Fines with the rebound.
And without to take advantage now.
Without Dean in there, Fines now. He's going to assert that is the size of advantage he has inside.
Finds a way.
I mean, relentless is the only way we can describe it. I don't know. I don't know. He just finds a way to get to the line every time. If he was making his free throws tonight, he would have about 15, 16 points by now.
Right now.
Short again on the free throw. Stat man, what is he? 2 for 9 at this point?
2 for 10. That was 10. 2 for 11. It's leaving a lot of points on the line. Comes up with the steal. Could possibly go into the line again. No, they don't give him the foul.
That's the one he doesn't get the call on, and it looks like that same injury from the semifinals has flared up again.
I mean, he's down on the sideline.
So Allen is fouled. Darius Brown is still down.
And he is in pain. You could tell.
Somebody's going to pay attention eventually, I'm sure of it, at some point.
No.
Maybe. Man down. So we'll have to check and see what happened with Brown.
As he gets rolled on the sideline.
It's 18-17. So we'll have to see what happens with Brown, whether this will be something that keeps him out of the game for a while.
No way, he's back in the game.
Or if he's okay.
He's back in the game.
Can I now question why he stayed on the ground for about 2 minutes with his theatrics?
Relentless. He had to do that to make sure he get the next few fouls.
He's walking perfectly fine. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. You milk it that way.
You see what you call it? You see what you allow to happen?
Get your kosher, yeah. You stop the entire game. You make a grand exit off the court. And you know what? You're getting every foul call. Here's the thing. He was already getting every foul call. He went to the line like 12 times.
Loose flash.
Allen makes the second. 3-point lead. Suns turn it over again. You said that they were losing at the half. You were coaching or suiting up?
No, that's coaching. That's why I get my playbook together right now.
All right, cool.
Or maybe I might not have to.
So Claire gets the steal in the fast break layup. This full court trap of the Sun is working to near perfection. As long as they don't foul, it seems to me that as if the Falcons don't have another option on
like
offense.
saying don't breathe.
Well, that's fair. But right now, both Darius Brown and Deontay Dean are out of the game.
Yeah.
If you just force the Falcons to make decisions with the ball without fouling them, I feel like it would be relatively easy for the Suns to take this lead into the half. But you come up with a bad foul right there. Send Cummings, who's a good shooter, to the line. And you give the Falcons bench opportunities to score.
Well, sounds about right.
Allen now with the steal. That's not his side of the floor. You know he wants to go left.
And somehow manages to go left.
He tried to get back, but they stopped him at midcourt. Allen again. Oscar escapes. Unaware of the clock, and that'll do it for the half. So 21-19, the Falcons clinging to a slim margin headed into the second half. We'll see if they hold on to claim the championship or if the defending champs come back to tie the series at 1. We'll be back for the second half in a moment.
BAISS championships. We're facing off against a team who beat us in the regular season. We want to go back to our bench.
Temple Christian is our competition who we're going to face in the championship. But once we have good defense, play hard, listen to the coach, everything should work and flow in easy.
We gotta stay composed, play defense, and don't make silly passes. They are the keys to beating Temple Christian.
My coach is Mr. Ernest Sanders, and he is, for my opinion, he's the best coach I have ever played with in my life. And he worked really hard with us through the days. We practice every day, basically every morning, every afternoon.
My name is Deontay D, and you're watching the BAISS Championships.
My name is Darius Brown, and you're watching the BAISS Championship.
It's your boy Najee Dunn.
Showtime Shotty. It's Justin, aka DJ Bugs. It's your boy Lil Kong.
It's your boy Robbie.
My name is Kira.
I'm CMB Wild Child.
Yo, this your boy DJ Bling.
My name is CL John. I'm here to tell you guys we need to ease up.
We're sick and tired of all the crime.
Stop all the killing.
There's too much unnecessary violence going on in the country today.
It's time to get it together.
Let's put everything to cease.
Everybody, let's come together. Let's stop the crime.
Silence violence, increase the peace.
All this fighting and quarreling and stuff.
Every day we watch the news. There's another youth killing another youth. Let's try something new for change.
Put your guns down and your heads up.
We came to tell you that we're taking the streets back, the whole team.
Let's make a change in the Brahmins. Let's ease up.
All the gun talk, knife talk, put everything down. Let's get together.
We all we got, you know.
Each one, reach one.
We already know what it is.
Let's ease up.
Time to ease up.
Ease up.
To ease up.
Ease up.
Ease up.
Ease up, man.
Ease up, Bahama.
Ease up.
Ease up.
Tonight we'll be facing Falcons. They're a very good rebounding team, so we just have to continue to box out and play great defense.
Our coach wanted us to go hard in the game. He wants us to play as a team, work out first, and remember to do our plays.
What we need to work on basically is rebounding, passing, and make sure that our defense is on point. Our coach does that he wants me to be more aggressive on the boards. He wants me to be able to attack more, penetrate more.
Our rituals, first we like to pray, and we like to say a scripture from the Bible. And just to get hype, say a song. I'll be ready.
My name is Kirkwood Smith from the Temple Christian Sons. You're watching the BAISS Championship.
My name is Nicholas Jones, and you're watching the BAISS Championship.
All about making adjustments. You see this game too clearly different from game one. There's no domination from Deontay Dean for the Prince William Falcons side. Violent scoring attack from Temple Christian. How do we see it playing out in the second half?
Well, they've done a great job keeping him up the glass. Duran roll, Mitchell Fines came in and did some great things on him. So if he doesn't get rolling, Darius Brown has been injured. It's going to be a rough road for him.
So let's take it to the action for the court in the third quarter. Will the Temple Christian Sons come back to tie this series and force a third deciding game, or will the Prince William Falcons walk away with the 2018 BAISS Junior Boys title? You know, I always wonder about the coaches that have to coach both the junior and senior team back to back. Extremely impressive. That's what Ernest Saunders is attempting to do right now with both the junior and senior boys for the Suns. That's what we saw that from St. Augustine's in the junior and senior girls with Anastasia Sands-Moultrie coaching both of the Big Red Machines teams in their championship series.
I mean, it takes a certain level of dedication. First of all,
well, you gotta be able to row. Like,
you gotta be able to row a lot.
You gotta be like really good at rowing.
And you got a lot of patience.
Like you gotta be able to put your heart into all of your rowing. Fines again asserting himself. Dean with those 3 fouls a bit more cautious than he would normally be. What's it gonna be? They're gonna call a block.
Yeah, they did. They don't want to give him that 4th one just like that.
Now that was one of those. I felt like when that whistle was blown, Ernest Saunders,
he was already on the floor.
Falcons, his heart sank all the way to his shoes. He started to walk toward the door because
you see how quiet he is. He's never that quiet.
Dean picked up his 4th foul on the first possession of the third quarter. As a coach, you got to start thinking, well, what do I do now?
I know the Sun fans would love that.
By Sun fans, you mean you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, just making sure for, transparency on the broadcast.
Full bias.
Bethel gets it to Fines. That one is long. Dean with the rebound.
Travel.
And they're going to get Sands for a travel. Ball stays with the Suns. Stolen back by Sands. Dean with the lead pass to Allen. He gets it on the break on the left. You know what happens once he gets the ball on the left side of the court. Straight to the cup.
Every time, finger roll. Never overhand.
Not once.
Not once.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize that until you said that just now. He's never done an overhand layup.
Not once.
We're reporting that exclusively. It's the kind of journalism you get from 10YS. He's been good at the line tonight, though. So Allen makes the first.
I wanted to say overall, they were doing a better job on the line tonight, but Darius Brown.
I think Allen's been good at the line, but Brown, it's one of those nights for Brown where he's kind of bringing the percentage down. So the team may be shooting it at a mid-70 clip, but he's at, what, like 20-something%, maybe?
23.
Maybe high 30s.
Maybe 24.
Bethel now controls it against Wallace. Got to get it across the timeline. Get it to Nemore, and he's trapped. Dribbles out of it.
Gets to the cup.
There's Fines again, but he misses. So Dean now starting to make a difference on the boards. That's his third rebound of the quarter. You see Fines is trying to draw that fourth foul.
He's baiting him in.
Forcing him into those floaters.
Whoa. He pulled it back. He didn't shoot it?
You know.
That's why he should have shot it.
There comes Oscar the other way. He had a big first quarter. Fines again.
Fines might have to run some suicides after this game.
He was such a big contributor in that second quarter, and then he had the first basket of the third. Pull-up jumper.
So he's just going to take a charge on every on every play?
You've got to like what you saw from Dean on that play right there, though. That's a savvy play that you don't see most young players over here make. Usually, you see their heads down and they would barrel straight to the cup no matter what. He knew Fines was trying to draw that charge, so he pulled up for the jumper. I mean, he didn't make it, but you like the idea of the play.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially from a guy that's considered a big at this level. Obviously, once he gets to the U.S., because that has to happen. He's not going to be a big. He's going to be playing on the wing. So those are the kind of skills that he's going to have to develop, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that's why I kind of said I wanted to see him be more effective in the high post as opposed to just, barreling down the lane. Because you're going to score. You're bigger than everyone else. At some point, that has to play a factor. So I just wanted to see a little more skill stuff from him. And he still has a chance to do it.
So here comes Nemore for the Suns. Culmer with good defense. Smith nearly had the steal, but his own teammate kicked it away. Possession arrow goes to the Falcons. See Smith trying to apply pressure on Brown, full court. Nearly comes away with the steal. Allen for three.
Oh, he got that one in rhythm. He got that pass in rhythm. Good looking shot. And Dean almost takes it away. Jones to the cup. Oh, good look off. Good yield. Good yield.
Nicholas Jones gets two.
That's a great sequence.
On the nifty fake. Here's Relentless to the basket.
Oh, he won't be left out now. Don't get it twisted.
If he just dishes that ball off when he penetrates every time, Deontay Dean could have 30 points. Or he could even kick that out to Wallace for the three. But you see Allen he was making a lot of his free throws tonight, so he saw that ball go in on those easy scores.
The rim opened up.
He had that rhythm.
Another one. It almost went down.
But I like the confidence. I like that. And relentless again with the right.
Elbows.
This is what we were saying, though. If you don't foul and you force him to make that contested layup, it could mean the world of difference.
Yep. Oscar makes a nice pass.
So Smith will go to the line with the Suns down 4. Dean with his 5th rebound of the quarter gets it ahead to Brown. Allen finds Wallace. They close out on him rather quickly.
Good pass
inside the cupboard. He's going to be called for a travel. Oscar back the other way. It's a 3 from Smith.
Puts his arms up like it's about time.
Dangerous pass from Brown. The Falcons somehow get away with it.
There you go. To the hoop. Darius Brown.
He'll go to the line again.
Head down Brown.
Makes the first. So maybe all he needed was that break at the half to be more efficient at the line.
Yep.
I spoke too soon. But he made 1 of 2. Got to give credit where it's due.
Yeah, of course.
Neymar controls it. He's going to challenge Culmer at the rim. Culmer's going to win that one. Wallace comes away with it. Only for a moment, stolen by Kirkwood Smith.
Falcons playing with D.
Dean with another board. Allen gets it to Brown. Brown challenges Jones at the rim. His run was no good. What do you think his shooting percentage is like at this point? It's got to be like, it's got to be a circa Allen Iverson 2000, 2001 shot chart.
Georgetown.
Greenest of all of the green lights. Taken away by Oscar. He had the step but mishandled the ball.
Good step, dude.
Good footwork. He's able to score. Tie the game at 28. Our first tie since the first quarter. 14 for Oscar now.
Wallace trying to look for a step back. The pass to Allen.
They get it to Dean, and Culmer can't handle the pass.
Wallace on the runner.
You are so excited when he shoots.
Yeah, I can't lie.
And there he is with the follow. That's officially your boy.
Yeah. If you take 3 threes a game, you're on my team any day.
Neymar can't handle the pass. Got to stay composed in this moment. The stakes are at their highest right here. You can feel the tension in the gym.
Can you?
I mean, a little bit. I guess they can.
A little bit.
Brown for 3. Greenest of all of the green lights. Here comes Smith. Dean with another board. Still quiet on offense. Brown loses it. Here comes Jones. Steps around Dean. Doesn't get it to fall though.
1-on-3 break. Brown takes it himself. I mean,
Darius Brown had a 1-on-3 break. Did a pirouette. Tossed up a layup. That had no chance of going in. And Jones comes back the next way. And he ties it for the Suns. So if you're the Falcons, you need head coach Ernest Saunders to sit down and have a talk with Darius Brown. Look, there's nobody on their team that's going to be able to stay in front of you. But when you make that drive, you do not always have to throw up a contested layup every time. You can make a play for someone else. I promise it's all right.
all tied up heading into the fourth, brand new game.
So this is it. 6 minutes to decide if we're back here on Monday. Is it Monday? I'm gonna assume it's Monday.
It's Monday.
So 6 minutes left to go, all tied up at 30. Do the Falcons claim the junior boys title? Or do the Suns force game 3? Suns get first possession.
Tangled up in his own feet just now.
Nemore just fell out of bounds immediately as he caught it.
He wanted to do 3 things at one time just now.
Suns looking to trap. Claire nearly comes away with it, and he just hugs Deontay Dean for some reason.
What was that?
Not sure.
Is that his 4th foul?
That's what Dean is signaling. It looks like it's just his 3rd, though.
That's basketball IQ.
No,
when you know how much the other person
It
has.
was his 4th. Stolen by Jones. Suns take the lead. And Jones has been huge for the Suns here at the end of the 3rd, and now carrying over into the 4th quarter. I think he scored the last 6.
Yep. Allen operating on that left side. Loves that left side, but
and Claire's getting into it with everybody.
Sometimes it's like that. Yeah.
And I think
trying to get a sub out.
Yeah, I think head coach Keith Rhodes sees that, and he's going to take him out of the game before it gets out of hand. He needs him to settle down, because if he's going to contribute later, you can't be playing that dangerously and reckless with 4 fouls. What the Falcons are doing wrong, particularly with Wallace, they're driving directly towards him, so you're eliminating your own spacing.
Good behind the back pass. Didn't come up with it though.
They're taking the defense toward their shooter every time.
Every time. You have to make the long pass to him. You're trying to just like rest it in his hand just to shoot it. Darius Brown brings it up. Jones swats it out of bounds.
And of course, Brown is down. He plays with heart. You got to give him that. Can you deny that he plays with heart? You can't deny it.
No, he does. Relentless.
I mean, we won't use your nickname for him, but
what's that?
I gotta say that off air, bro. I can't even bring myself to do that.
There it goes.
Finally find Wallace. If he misses,
I figured it out. He likes to shoot on this side.
And then another bad foul. This is kind of stereotypical of what you see most young players do. When you miss that shot, the first thing you do, you always go for the reach, and it's always a bad foul. Always. So Jones's basket still the only score of the fourth quarter so far. Smith thinks about three. Gets it to Jones, who's had the hot hand for much of the third.
Oscar Smith the D. Dane right there to stop him.
Ball is going to stay with the Suns. And if you're the Falcons right now, for this last 4.5 minutes, it's got to be a heavy dose of Deontay Dean. Find some way to get him the ball in scoring positions and have your best player go to work.
You got to get him the ball and get out of the way at this point. Jones. Off the back of
the second chance opportunity, and there's Oscar. Biggest lead of the game for Temple Christian. Wallace now gets it to Sands. Poked away. I thought he took much too long to pass that ball just now.
Oscar looking to split the D again.
Foul by Sands.
He should have went up with that one. He would have got free throw opportunity. Are they in the bonus? No.
So it's called on the floor. Smith set to inbound. So Antoine Cummings now checks into the game for Wallace. He can shoot it pretty well too. Yep. Jones mishandles, still able to find Isaiah Farrington, who checks into the game for the Suns, number 6.
Pass to Jones.
Jones with a long range 2. Just rims out. Rebounded by Sands.
That's a shot he has to take, though. That's a good shot. Regardless of the miss, that's a good shot.
Darius Brown is fouled, and he gets back up right away. It's a big moment for him getting right back up after a foul. (34 to 30). 3:38 left to play. And Fines is going to give Jones a rest. I assume, I don't know, keeping him fresh for that last 2-minute stretch. So let's see if they find a way to get it to Dean. They do, and he scores.
At some point, Fines has got to just put a hand up there. You got to go around it.
Yeah, it's not
getting the charge.
You're the biggest man on the floor. You can't just be taking charges all the time. You've got to challenge him at the rim. No call. They're letting him play. Dean comes away with it. He's held it. That's a foul call.
Keeping composed too.
The Falcons were relying too much on Brown trying to get to the basket and trying to draw fouls, and Allen doing the same thing for the most part. And I think they got away from what got them here, and that's getting the ball to Deontay Dean.
Yep.
Right away, the minute he touches the ball, it's a score, and he gets him out of a drought that lasted well into the third. So the Suns call time. 3:15 left to play. So a whole lot of games still left to be decided here.
Yeah. Don't worry. Stick and stay with us here on this Friday night.
Stick and stay. The 90s R&B playlist is going strong. Wait, is this the original or is this the... No.
It's only the dance.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they remade the song, but then I realized they didn't remake the song. It just got popular again because of the dance.
I low-key liked the song before the dance.
I think everybody did. That's why it was so easy when it came back around because of the dance.
Another Ghost Town DJ's accountant was pretty happy that the song made a comeback. Do they still even have an accountant? Probably not.
No account.
No type of accountant.
The royalty checks had to be good though. The royalty checks had to be legit. So the referees are... Okay, Dean will go to the line. Okay, so Cummings will go to the line. Okay, Dean will go to the line. All right, I'm just going to stop talking until somebody figures out what's going on.
More pointing. There we go.
And Dean will miss.
Hard off the back of the rim now.
Makes the second. 34-33.
Someone's taken away. That's a fly.
Shoots a three. Bethel with the rebound, and he's got to be called for a travel.
He knew it right away.
You got to shoot that up over the big man.
Have to, and he's out of there.
So Farrington is subbed out of the game after that three.
Bradley Clare back on.
Long pass ahead to Dean. Dean gets the step. He throws it down.
That's the one he was waiting on.
Brown now with the steal. He misses the layup. So Dean has scored the last 5 for the Falcons since they trailed 30-34. And we said Deontay Dean needs to get a touch. He hadn't had the ball in his hands for a time. He made a field goal, made one at the line. There you get the fast break dunk. And just like that, he puts the Falcons back in the lead.
He couldn't wait to get one. All championships he's waiting for.
2:39 left to play. Falcons regain that 1-point lead. You've got to keep going to him. Do not lose focus of what got you here. Keep going to him. Feed the hot hand.
Yeah, just leave him in isolation. Maybe top of the key. He's been good. He's been able to go to either side.
Even when you get the step, drive and ditch. We haven't seen that yet from a lot of these players.
I'm surprised Saunders hasn't tried to put Cummings and Wallace out at the same time.
So the Falcons will go with Brown, Sands, Cummings, Dean, and Allen. Suns counter with Claire, Smith, Jones, Bethel, and Oscar. So Mitchell Fines, who gave them some valuable minutes in the first half, still on the bench. And again, for our listeners, the Prince William faithful are saying all Falcon night. And not what it sounds like. Bethel comes up with the steal. Challenges Dean at the rim. Dean with the block.
He's patrolling the paint tonight.
He's been the player that we expected him to be here in the second half. And Allen gets a step on the left. And you know,
finger roll.
The finger roll is there. Ball will go to the Falcons.
Are the Suns starting to fall apart a little bit?
I think you've got to call a time here. The Falcons score to go up 2 possessions. Dean gets it. Inside to Sands. I think everyone, the entire defense was focused on the ball getting back to Dean, and no one paid attention.
He was on the goal.
No one paid attention to Sands getting the ball. But he made a quick move as soon as he caught it, because I think he knew that they weren't paying attention to him.
Looking to extend this lead. Just under 2 minutes to go.
Sands with his second trip to the line. Nearly banks it home, and he misses.
Can he make it a 2-possession game?
No, don't forget, last game we had our first 4-point play in Bahamian high school basketball history.
You're right.
Sands misses both. Here comes
Suns
Jones.
need a basket right now.
Ball is poked away, but it'll stay with Temple Christian. Claire has it
long
for 3.
Oh.
Rebounded by Smith. Second chance opportunity for TC. Oscar, nice dribble lane. Blocked by
Dean makes another big block.
That's his 4th block of the game.
Darius Brown to the rim. This is it.
Another missed layup there for Darius Brown. Oscar gets the step, but he misses it. Rebounded by Dean. So Devontae Allen slows it down, gets it to Brown. They wait on Dean to get set in half court.
Allen thought about that 3.
Brown just being mugged, and I think that's going to be 5 on Claire. Yeah, that's his 5th, and he'll be out of the game.
Yep. Those 2 early first quarter fouls.
Yeah, he picked up a couple cheap ones, and that always comes back to haunt you, especially when the game is hanging in the balance. So Cummings, his second trip to the line, he makes the first. Calmly sinks 2, and the lead is 5.
Claire still on the court.
Didn't he foul up?
He did. How's he taking shots? I know Ernest Saunders points it out now. And he's not supposed to be on the court.
So what?
You can't foul someone that's not supposed to be on the court.
So what is the call right now? Because this... How did he get back on the court?
He never came off the court.
I swore I saw him walk off the court.
He never came off the court. That could potentially be a tech.
That foul has... That's what I was thinking. That has to be a tech, right?
It is. Do they change the foul? I guess they're changing the foul on who they called it on. Yeah.
So either you change who the foul was called on,
they had to. That's the only way. If they didn't, then he's out the game. It has to be either or. He's out.
No, he's out of the game. They're not changing the call. He got his 5th foul, but I don't understand how.
This is not a tie.
How did everybody miss that? Here, let me open this up for you so you don't have to. So you can look at the comment section.
Believe it or not, Carter bring me to this comment section.
Of course he did.
So,
okay, so
no tap?
As everyone continues to discuss and be completely confused, so they bring in Mitchell Fines, and he will take the three free throws.
So how does that work?
Don't even try to figure it out. We don't know. We don't know.
They missed him. So he replaces someone that's not supposed to be on the court.
Bro, just tell people what happens. Like, we got no idea. Like,
that makes no sense though. I'm a Suns fan, and that doesn't make sense.
We don't get paid to figure that kind of stuff out.
It'd make a difference.
So Allen gets it. He'll slow it down. Falcons are going to go in four corners and play keep away.
Foul away from the ball on that one. No timeout. The refs are making like 10 signals right now.
No, it was a foul away from the ball.
But the foul would be on Allen.
Foul away from the ball. That's going to be a tech. Right. Intentional foul away from the ball. Coming clearly the best free throw shooter on this Falcons team. Makes another one. He's made his last three from the line. So Bethel comes up with the steal. And he puts it in. This one is not done yet. The Suns trail by just 3.
What are they going to do?
Allen unsure what to do with the ball.
You have to foul him. There's no shot clock. You have to foul. Why aren't they?
Right now they're still going for the steal. Nobody's trying to foul.
Brown turns it over.
Bethel steals it.
And Brown fouls it.
Well, that's why they weren't fouling. Bethel with back-to-back steals. I mean, okay, listen, he got the steal, but that was a horrible strategy. Like, you should have been fouling a very long time ago to be extending this game. Because now there's just 9 seconds left.
You have one shot on it. Literally one shot on it.
They let about 30 seconds run off the clock. I don't understand why nobody fouled.
I think they didn't know that they were supposed to foul. But I know they say time and shot clock, but there is no shot clock.
So Bethel will have a chance to bring the Falcons within 1. No, they called it on the ground. On the floor. 9 seconds left. Inbound into Bethel. He finds Oscar. There's 9 seconds left. You got to put a shot up.
No, that's not the shot.
No good. Dean with the rebound.
They did it with 3, not a 2. That's the game.
And that'll do it. I don't understand why nobody took a 3.
A driving layup with time expiring was not the shot that they wanted.
So that'll do it. The Prince William Falcons are your 2017-2018 Junior Boys BAISS basketball champions. We'll be back for the nightcap, the senior boys game. These Falcons will be back. They will be matched up against the Big Red Machine. We'll be back in a few.